Good morning, everyone. Today, I hope you are fine. Today is the multiplication and division equations, chapter 14, lesson 4. Yesterday, we learned how to solve addition and subtraction equations by using inverse of operations. Today, we are going to do the same, but we're going to do it in multiplication and division. Multiplication and division equations. As we know that inverse of multiplication is division and inverse of division is multiplication. Okay? Let's see here. I have here multiplication equation. 32y is equal to 8,000. I want to repeat a part that please girls focus and concentrate in it. 32 32 and 32 dot y and 32 multiplied by y between brackets y, all of them are equal to 32 multiplied by y. So I can find the multiplication in next form. I can find it like this one, like the one that we used to find 32 multiplied by y, or 32 between brackets y, or 32 dot y, or 32y. Just stick each other between anything without anything between them. So I can find the multiplication in many forms, like those forms. So please girls, study the forms well. So when you find one of them, you will not say, what are these? What is 32y? I don't understand. What is 32y? No, 32y means 32 multiplied by y. 32 multiplied by y. So if I will write it here, 32 multiplied by 12. What is the inverse of multiplied by 32? As I told you before, I will not add the variable or subtract, or I will do the inverse by the number. I will do the inverse of the operation by the number. I will not do the inverse of the operation by the variable. I will do it by the number, because I want to isolate the variable. Isolate means to keep the variable on one side, to keep it alone. So if I multiply or I do the inverse by the variable, it will cancel the variable. So I have to do the inverse of the operation by the number next to the variable. So it is multiplied by 32. So what is the inverse? Divide by 32. Divide by 32. So to solve a multiplication equation, use the division property equality to isolate the variable. How am I going to isolate it? Divide by 32 in both sides. So when I have 32 over 32, they will cancel each other. They will cancel each other. And y will be alone here. It will be kept alone here. So what is 8,000 over 32? I'm going to divide 8,000 over by 32. I'm going to divide long division. 8,000 by 32, it will be 250. I want to check my answer, because checking my answer is a very important step. Check your answer by replacing y with 250 in the original equation. Check your answer by replacing y with 250 in the original equation. So the original equation is 2000 is equal to 32. Why? I will cancel y. I will hide the answer here. So 32. I will cancel y and I will replace the value that I got. 32 multiplied by 250. I got it 8,000. I want to check my answer, so I will unhide the answer. I will unhide the answer. Yes, it is. Diane, please, noise coming from your speaker. So, Liane and Lean, there is noise coming from your speakers. So, after checking, unhide the answer and see that your answer is correct. If it is not correct, so start from the beginning and divide again. Okay, girls? Okay, what next? What is next?
Teacher, okay.
Yes, here. I have x over 12 is equal to 18.75. X over 12. What is the operation here? Where is the operation symbol that I used to search for? The operation symbol is here, divide. Divide by 12. This is the inverse of divide by 12. Inverse of divide by 12 is multiply by 12. Multiply by 12. Inverse of it is multiply by 12. So I will get it in this form. X over 12 multiplied by 12 is equal to 18.75 multiplied by 12. Because when I apply the inverse of the operation, I applied it both sides. Multiply both sides by 12. As I told you, when I got 12 over 12, like this one, they cancel each other. They cancel each other. Okay? I can get it in another form. I can get it in another form, like this one. Like x multiplied by 12 over 12. So 12 and 12 will cancel each other, like I have here in this example. X multiplied by 12, x over 12 multiplied by 12. 12 in the numerator and 12 in the denominator. If I will apply the rules of multiplying fractions, I will get that. I will multiply the numerators together, so it will be 12x and multiply the denominators, so it will be 12. So I have here 12x over 12. So 12 over 12, they cancel each other. Okay, girls? Again, I have x over 12 multiplied by 12. When I apply the rules of multiplying fractions, x, I multiply the numerators together and I multiply the denominators together. When I multiply the numerators together, I got x multiplied by 12. So it is 12x or x12, whatever. And when I multiply the denominators, I have 12 because it is 12 over 1. And when I multiply 12 by 1, it is 12. So now I have in the answer 12x over 12. 12 in the numerator and 12 in the denominator, so they cancel each other. And left only x here, isolated here. On the other side, I have 18.75 multiplied by 12. When I multiply the two numbers, I got 225. Okay, so I want to check my answer. What I will do, I'm going to replace the value of x in the original equation, which is 225. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hide the original equation here. I'm going to hide the answer. And I'm going to cross x and put its value. What is the value of x? 225. When I divide 225 by 12, 225 by 12, I should get this answer, which is 18.75. Please, girls, please check your answers. Checking your answer is so important. Let's answer together. I'm going to answer the first couple of questions, and then I'm going to select some of the students to answer. Number one, I have 29n. 29n means 29 multiplied by n. Multiplied. So what is the operation symbol that I find here? Multiplied. It is here 29 multiply. So what is the operation that I find here? The operation that I find here is multiply by 29. What is the inverse that I will get? The inverse is divide by 29. Divide by 29. I write the inverse here in red so you will know. So I'm going to divide by 29. So I will divide this number by 29. And I will divide this number by 29. In this side, 29 and 29, they cancel each other. I have 29 in the numerator and I have 29 in the denominator. So now the variable is isolated. My variable is isolated, n. In the other side, I have long division. 1392 divided by 29. When I divide the two numbers together, I get n is equal to 48. Okay, girls, let's do the other one. Here, number 2. 17y is equal to 2057. Okay, what is 17y? 17y is 17 multiplied by y. 17 multiplied by y. Okay, what is the inverse of multiply? Is division, divide. So I'm going to write here divide by 17. The inverse here is divide by 17. Let me write it in blue so you will differentiate. The inverse is divide by 17. So both sides by 17. When I find the same number in the numerator and in the denominator, they cancel each other. So now y is isolated, y is kept alone in one side, which is what I want, is to keep the variable alone in one side, to isolate it, is equal to 2057 over 17. So I have to divide by long division. 2057 divided by 17. So n is equal to 121. Okay, girls? Okay, who will answer number 3?
Teacher, me, Yuri.
It's so easy. Me Lamar.
Okay, Lamar Fadi. That's Lamar, please.
First, we will write up multiply sign.
Yes.
513.
What is the inverse of this operation?
513.
Yes, what is
divide?
Yes, so I'm going to divide by 500.
513. And then we will write under it, make a line.
Yes.
Under the 2 and write 513.
Excellent. It is called fraction bar.
Fraction bar.
Bar here and here over. Yes, 513 over 500. Yes.
And
so,
we will cross the 2.
Yes. So C is isolated here. Okay. What about the other side? 513 divided by 513 is equal to what?
1.
Yes. Excellent. Excellent. Excellent, Lamar. So C is equal to 1. Because when I divide any number by itself, it is equal to 1. Okay.
Can I answer?
Yes, Sarah, I will answer now number 7 in the division. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Okay, Sarah, I will answer 7 and you're going to answer 8. Okay, Sarah?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, 7. 9 over 50 is equal to 125. 9 divided by 50 is equal to 125. So the operation here is divide by 50. The operation here is what? Divide by 50. What is the inverse of divide by 50?
Multiply by 50.
Here? The inverse here is multiply by 50. Multiply by
50.
Okay, so I'm going to multiply both sides by 50. Okay. I'm going to multiply by 50 here. And I'm going to multiply by 50 in the other side here. Where I will write it, let me write it like this. Okay. Okay. 50 multiplied by n over 50. When I apply the rules of multiplying fractions, I will get 50n over 50. 50 in the numerator and 50 in the denominator. They will cancel each other. They will cancel each other. Why? I will write it here. 50n over 50. When I apply the rules of multiplying the fraction, 50 multiplied by n is 50n. And down in the denominator, I have 50. So now I have 50 in the numerator and 50 in the denominator. So they isolated each other, 50 and 50. So 50 divided by 50 is equal to 1. 1 is left next to n. 1n. Okay, so n is equal to 125 multiplied by 50. So n is equal to 6,250.
So can I make number 9?
Sarah Tamimi will do 8 and Judy will make 9. Okay?
Teacher, can you explain it again?
Okay, yes, I will explain it. I will explain it again. Okay, now I have n over 50. N divided by 50. n divide by 50. So I will do inverse of division. Inverse of division is multiplied by 50. I multiply. Inverse of division is multiplication. So inverse of divide by 50 is multiply by 50. Okay, girls? So I will multiply here 50, or I will write it as it is here, n over 50 multiplied by 50. I multiplied the right side by 50 here, 125 multiplied by 50, and in the left side I multiplied n over 50 by 50. So when I multiply fraction by a whole number, it will be, I will multiply the numerators together. So it will be 50n. And when I multiply the denominators together, it will be 50. So 50n over 50, 50 will cancel the 50 in the denominator. So n is isolated here. In the other side, I multiplied 125 by 50. 125 multiplied by 50 is 6,250. If you want to make sure that your answer is correct, you will replace n here in the original equation by 6,250 over 50. When you divide the two numbers, you should get 125. Okay, look Farah again to example 8. 8. What I'm going to do, Sarah, here?
We will divide by 319.
Yes, the operation, the original operation is divide by 319. Yes, what is the inverse?
Multiply by 319.
Okay, just give me 1 minute. And the inverse is multiply by 319. Okay, yeah. So what I'm going to do?
Now we will multiply 319.
In both sides.
Yes.
Yes. So 11 multiplied by 319. And in the other side, I'm going to multiply y over 319. I'm going to multiply it by 319, but it is too, there is no place and the font is big and I cannot make it small. So it should be written here. Okay, girls?
Okay.
I will write it to you here. Correct, Sarah?
Yes.
Y over 319 multiplied by 319. What is next?
We will cancel them.
Yes, 319 and 319, so y is isolated. In the other side, what I'm going to do?
We will multiply 11 by 319.
So it will be 3,000.
509.
Excellent one. Thank you so much.
answer Almiral.
Jury said that she's going to answer 9. So I have to give her a turn. Okay. I'm sorry, Miral. Next one, Miral, after I explain one, you're going to answer me. Thank you so much for your participation. Thank you. Jury, come on.
Okay, we will write to 235 divide.
No, 23.5.
Divide.
Okay. 23.5. Okay. And divide.
23.5 times.
Yes, the inverse is
23 0.5.
Yes, this is the inverse of the operation. Huh? So what I'm going to do here?
You will write 23.5.
C.
C times 23.5.
C 25 over C over 23.5 multiplied by 23.5.
Yes, they will cancel each other and they will cancel each other.
Yes, so C will be isolated here. Okay, in the other side, what we're going to write, Juri?
In the other side, we'll write 0.8 times 23.5.
Excellent, Juri. Yes. So when I multiply 0.8 by 23.5, I will get the value of the variable C. So to 18.8.
Can I make a question?
I what, Sarah?
Can I make a question?
Yes, I'm going to read 19, 20 for Miral and 21 for Sarah Yasser. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, 19. I'm going to read 19. What is this type of questions? This type of question that I have the equation in words, and I want to translate it to numbers. Okay? So, yes, number 19. The product of a number y and 6 is equal to 72. Product. When I listen to the word product, what comes to my mind? Product of a number. Of course, when I multiply two numbers, I got a product. So what are the two numbers that I'm going to multiply? The product of a number y and 6. So it is y and 6 is equal to 72. I can write y dot 6. Or I can write, I will give you all the forms, or I can write 6y is equal to 72. Or I can write 6 dot y is equal to 72. Or I can write 6 multiply y is equal to 72. I have another way also. I can write here between brackets y is equal to 72. You see how many forms I can write for the multiplication? Many forms. Okay? And all are equal.
Teacher, can I make 22?
Okay, Miral will answer 20. Miral will answer 20. Come on,
Yes,
Miral.
teacher. Okay. X.
When a number x is multiplied by 9, it is so clear. When a number x is multiplied by 9, the product is 108.
9 multiplied X equal to 108.
Again, tell me.
9x equal to 108.
Excellent, Mira. Excellent, super. Sarah answered the 21.
A number W divided by 4 is equal to 32.
Yes.
For W equal 32.
Again, tell me.
A number W divided by 4 is equal to 32.
Huh?
W
No,
equal 32.
it is written divided, Sarah. Divide.
4
It is, look, Sarah, this one is so clear. Like
divided
you read it, you will write it. A number W divided by 4 is equal to 32. Like you read it, you're going to write it. W divided by 4 is equal to 30.
32.
As you read it, you're going to write it.
So can I make 22?
Teacher, can you unmute Rehat because she's muted?
Yeah.
You can unmute herself. I didn't mute anyone. She can unmute herself. We'll try also to unmute her, but I didn't mute anyone.
Teacher, can I make 22, please?
Okay, I will. I did. I did, Raghd. But I didn't mute anyone. I leave you all so you can talk and ask me. To feel free and talk and ask me. Okay?
Please, can I answer again?
No,
Please, I want to answer 22.
a chance to another girl. I want another girls.
Please.
Can I please?
What I can.
Teacher, can I answer one?
Okay.
Yes.
Number 22, right?
Yes.
Very hard.
Okay.
No, it's not
When a
hard.
number y
Is divided by 16. The quotient is 6. The quotient.
Answer, please don't say the answer, please.
okay. Y over 6
Yes. Oh, what?
equals 6.
Huh?
16.
Give me the final.
Someone. Yes. Y over 16
Yes.
equals 6.
Equal to 6. Excellent. Lujine, can you please answer this one?
Which one, teacher?
I will tell you. Just give me 1 minute, please. Oh, it is so small. Change the font. Okay. Please answer number 19.
19.
What will be the value of y?
The value of y is gonna be...
What you're going to do?
We're gonna divide 72 by 6.
You're going to divide 72 by 6. Excellent. So what will be the value?
It's gonna be 12.
12. Excellent. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, teacher.
Who will answer number 21?
Me.
Okay.
You already answered it.
No, I want to get the value.
The value. No, not the value. No.
Value. Okay, the value of W. I have W over 4, so I divide by 4, so I will multiply by 4 in both sides. So when I multiply by 4 in the left side, it will cancel the 4 in the denominator, and W will be isolated alone. And then in the right side, 32 will be multiplied by 4, so it is equal to 128. Okay, girls, thank you so much for participating and interacting, and see you tomorrow. Thank you so much.